Margarete Schrambock, exministra de Asuntos Digitales y Económicos de Austria. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, hello.
I would like to ask you, Margarete, global supply chains and industry have been strained by the ongoing trade tensions. What opportunities do you see in enhanced cooperation between the United States and international partners to strengthen all this industrial resilience?
It's very important that talks are continuing and that it's not just about tariffs, but it's about the future for the next generation. It's about collaborations in innovations in R&D and in other sectors so that we can both sides and all sides thrive investments, which is key for the next generation. So especially Europe needs to get out of this reactive position it has and go proactively into investments and especially into innovations. And I think this is beneficial to both sides.
Margarete, at the time when cybersecurity has become a critical factor for the global economy, how should countries like the United States, for example, and its allies collaborate to protect innovation, industry, and jobs from these growing threats?
I'm today at the Global Cybersecurity Forum in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, where I live now, and we can see that cybersecurity plays an important role in all aspects of our lives, and therefore we need to consider investments in all areas, and these investments need to be shared between both sides, between the public sector and the private sector, and all of the areas. So Europe, the Middle East, and the US and Asia are investing a lot in this sector, and it's really key. We can benefit from that, all of us.
And especially during your visit right now there, you met with representatives from Moderna and US government officials. What key lessons did you take from the direct engagement between business, politics, and education when it comes to driving innovation and employment, for example?
Business and politics always, and governments always have to work together, and there needs to be a strong exchange, which I have always practiced, and a lot of decision makers are doing this. Also here in Saudi Arabia, I experience that the decision makers, especially the ministers and the whole government, is constantly in exchange with companies from here, but also from abroad. Only this can bring us ahead with the next steps that need to be done. And the most innovative countries in the world have just been launched, and there is a lot of movement here. So competition is hard, and therefore to collide and to line up is important.
Margarete, Austria already has a business presence in the United States, but looking ahead, what message would you share with international investors and companies seeking to collaborate with the US in strategic sectors nowadays?
Well, in my view, it's especially the tech sector, which I come from originally, which is in the important sector. So it's always about thinking, how can I further improve my business model? And here, of course, the tech sector plays an important role with AI, and especially AI taking an important role there. And the new future is with all of this, and it's in all the sectors. So aligning with those companies, which are mainly based in the US, not exclusively, is a first good step in my view.
Well, thank you so much, Margarete Schrambock, exministra de Asuntos Digitales y Económicos de Austria. Thank you so much for being with us today, especially while you are there in that meeting. Thank you.
Welcome.